There is our cottage pie. I do like a cottage pie that is full of veg. Hey everyone, and welcome to On the Menu with me, Caroline. Today we are going to be meal prepping for the week. Lunches for 2 people. So this week we are going to be making a high in protein and high in fibre cottage pie. Now this is going to be filled with veggies and also 2 types of protein. We're going to be using 2 very lean sources of protein in this. So we're going to be using beef mince and also some turkey mince. This is the turkey breast mince, which is about 2% fat. And together with those 2 meats, we'll combine that with the vegetables, a packet of sauce mix, which I have never used before, so it was interesting to try, but it turned out an absolute treat. And then we'll top it with a layer of mashed potato. So if you want to meal prep with me, then keep on watching. I'm going to start off by washing and peeling these potatoes. We have a mixture of sweet potatoes and also some Maris Piper potatoes. I do like having a mixture of different potatoes for mash sometimes. Especially with pie and mash. Oh my gosh, that's such a dream. These are quite small today. These are the vegetables that we were using in the cottage pie. So I've got some celery, carrots, onion, garlic, and also some white mushrooms as well. We're going to be grating the carrots, chopping up the celery, chopping up the mushrooms, and also dicing the onion and garlic. I do like a cottage pie that is full of veg. So this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've never used a cottage pie mix before, but I thought I'd give it a go. I just want to see what it's like. I don't know what you do. Mix seasoning with water and stir into pan with peas. Right, okay, that's cool. And then I've also got some stock cubes as well, beef stock cubes for a little bit more flavour. But we'll see how this tastes as well. Yeah, I've literally never used this before. We'll see what it's like. I'm going to start off by peeling the sweet potatoes and then chopping them to make them smaller so then everything boils evenly. I wish I could be one of those people that could peel vegetables just by using a knife. I find it really difficult. Like, I used to watch my mum do it all the time. She still does it, but I just can't get the hang of it. There we go, that's some of them peeled. Let's just cut them so then we can boil this evenly. On to boil. Whilst the potatoes are cooking, let's prep the rest of the veg. You can have this as fine as you want, as chunky as you want, however you like. You don't even have to add celery. Right, on to my favourite part of the day. Let's grate some carrot. I'm just going to grate it because then it kind of like mixes in with the mince a little bit better. Right, the only thing about shredded carrot is that it gets really messy, which is really annoying. But hey, you know, move on to the mushrooms. I'm just gonna chop these into, I'm gonna slice it. I'm not gonna chop it, I'm gonna slice it. Again, you can omit the mushrooms if you want to. We just really like it in a cottage pie. I also really like it in other meat sauces like bolognese. I think the potatoes are boiling right now, so I'm just going to go over and turn that down. Do you guys like meal prepping, or would you prefer to like invest in a meal prep service? Because I know some people that do buy the pre-made meal prep, and they really enjoy it because it's more convenient for them to do so. And I reckon, say if you were just meal prepping for yourself, then it would be easier to use something like that. I am meal prepping for my sister and I, so this is for our work lunches. And so it works for us like this. You know, when I used to live away at uni as well, I would meal prep too. So yeah, it does work. Yeah, but I'm also interested, maybe in the future, looking at meal prep delivery services, stuff like that, because I guess like your lifestyle changes and stuff, doesn't it? So sometimes you've got to accommodate for that. Okay, so got our veggies all ready. I'm just gonna chop up the onion and garlic, but you guys don't need to see me doing that. Well, I mean, you don't need to see me doing this either. But hey, here, gonna chop these and then we'll be done. There we are. Now all the veggies and the root vegetables are prepped. This week, what are we cooking with? We are cooking with turkey breast mince. So this is generally 2% fat turkey mince. And then we've also got some extra lean beef steak mince. This is 3% fat. These are my go-tos. So lean turkey mince, lean beef mince, and also chicken breast and chicken thighs. Those are my go-to protein sources. Also fish as well, that being salmon and also tuna, mackerel and sardines. So we eat quite a diverse range of different meats and different proteins. But I generally, when I am meal prepping, I will go for these just because it's simple and you can pop them into so many different meals and they're quite versatile as well. So that is what we are going to be using in our high protein cottage pie today. Okay, so I've got the pot on the stove on a medium heat, and then I've also got some avocado oil too. I'm going to give that a spray in the pan, and then we are going to start off by sauteing the onion and garlic. Okay, once the onions and garlic are all lovely and golden, we are going to be putting in the celery and carrots. I just want these to cook through and also soften up quite a bit. With the carrot as well, we can get it to caramelise. Right, just going to get that to cook off a little bit. About 5 minutes or so. Whilst that is doing its thing, I am just going to make up the cottage pie mix. So again, I've never used something like this for cottage pie before. I normally just go in with some gravy granules and a can of tomatoes. But yeah, here we go. One of my friends recommended this to me. And then I'm going to go in with a stock cube as well, just for extra flavour. Pour in some hot water. Okay, that is what it's looking like. Oh, it's quite thick. I should have just gone in steady and poured a little bit of water in first. Now it's going to be all lumpy. Great, nice one, Caroline. We live and we learn. I've just put a lid onto the carrot and the celery just to get it all cooked. And then I also took off the potatoes from earlier just to let them cook off in the residual heat. And then they'll be ready to mash. I've kept some of the water that the potatoes were boiling in just at the bottom, so then we can mash this nice and evenly. Let's do a bit of salt and pepper. Now what I'm not going to do is add any butter, but you do you. Okay, let's mash. Yeah, the leftover water really helps to bind everything together. You could also add milk if you like a creamy mash. You could also add some cream as well. One of my colleagues at work really loves mash. She always says, you need to put cream in it. I hope my sister likes this. We haven't had cottage pie in a very long time. Right, I've let this caramelise for a bit too long. So I'm going to be adding some water into this. And then I'm going to be adding in the meats. And then what I like to do is combine both the mince together. So then it doesn't look like there's a big separation between the beef and the turkey. And alternatively, if you were making shepherd's pie, you could use lamb mince. I don't eat lamb, so that's that. Get everything combined. And then I'm gonna add the mushrooms in last because they cook very, very quickly. Just put a lid on this. Right, now all of the vegetable and the meat juices are coming out. The big stir. Now if you wanted, you could add tomato puree, you could also add some herbs and spices and things. But because I'm using that seasoning packet today, I won't. Time for the mushrooms. Oh gosh, this pot is getting really full now. I should have used a bigger pan. I'm going to turn down the heat and then let the mushrooms get acquainted with the mince. And then I'll pour in the sauce. Popping the lid back onto. It's gotten quite thick. Probably add some water to this as well. Just so I'm not wasting anything. Oh, no lumps. That's great. I'm going to give this a little mix and then I will give it a taste as well, because again, it's always so important to taste your food, people, because at the end of the day, you're going to be eating this. I feel like I need to add a bit more greenery to this. Maybe some peas. Yeah, shall I? Yeah. Okay, got some peas. And then I'm just going to let this cook off for a further 5 minutes or so, just so the peas warms through and the sauce gets a little thicker. Again, guys, I do everything by eyeball, and I might need to season this. I might need to add some salt or vegetable seasoning. Okay, let's give this a taste. Oh wow, that's very flavourful. That's absolutely fine as it is. All it was that seasoning packet and also that stock cube. That's perfect, that is. I don't need to add anything else to this. It's very concentrated in flavour. Amazing, that's great. Okay, I'm just gonna let this thicken up a little bit more and then we'll be putting it into the dish. Let's dish this up. Okay, going in with the layer of meat sauce. Now onto the mash. I'm going to let this bake for about 15 minutes or so at around 200 degrees. Okay, so that was baking for about 10 minutes on 200. Ta-da! There we go, we've got the crispy bits on the mash. There is our cottage pie. And then we'll serve this up with some tender stem broccoli. Hope you enjoyed that video. We're going to have such a great week ahead, knowing that we've got our lunches sorted for the week. Now on top of this, I do prep some chicken as well on the side, and also some beef taco mince, just so I can have that for my dinners. Knowing that I've got everything set aside in the fridge means that I won't be grabbing the convenient options. Not to say that I don't like my snacks and I don't like treats here and there, and it's okay to occasionally have the odd takeaway or the fast food. It's absolutely fine, but having this in my routine just ensures that I stay on track. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and let me know what you have meal prepped for this week. And if you've got any tips also, then please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me.